There you go, mister. There you go.
It's like 4 days of cleaning his stall. We put 2 of the Tractor Supply bales of chips in here, and it hasn't changed as far as we haven't had to add any more. And we get this harness right about half the time. He usually goes in the pasture and takes care of business, but so it's mainly urine in those chips, but we thought we were gonna go through more of it. I mean, as he gets bigger, I guess we will, but it's not too bad right now. So our lives have definitely changed since we got Chief. Now every morning at 7:30 he has to be fed, and every evening at 7:30. So he gets 1 bottle every feeding or 2 bottles a day. And I think he would eat 10 because he's always seems to be hungry, and he's always like looking for a place on your body that might have more milk, especially like the back of your knees or even the front of your knees. And I think he would just eat until he got sick. I guess there's something they can get called scours if they eat too much, so we're regulating how much he can eat. But totally life-changing event getting an animal, and we knew that, but the amount of responsibility that an animal brings, and also the fact that we're not normal people when it comes to animals, especially Deb. So this little guy is going to get more love and attention probably than any other animal on the planet, and probably going to be worried about more than any other animal on the planet. And I'm not saying that's normal, I'm just saying that's who we are. When we take him out in the morning, and we take him out, when I say take him out, it's like walking your dog right now until we get cross fence. We got to do some interior fencing so he can run free. And also he's getting his stepsister here in a couple weeks. But
half sister.
I keep saying stepsister
His
because
parents aren't married.
Because I'm weird. But he will like stand still. He's not moving and he's standing perfectly still, we always ask each other, is he peeing? Because that's normally when he's peeing, and he doesn't care where he's at. He doesn't care if he's in the concrete. He doesn't care if he's in his stall. He doesn't care if he's over top of your feet. When he wants to pee, that's when he starts peeing.
Like a cow. Like a
Just
cow
like
should.
a cow.
So this is day 6. We've had him 5 nights, and this is the 6th day.
And he started eating a little bit of pellets, right? Last night?
Yeah, he started yesterday afternoon. They say you can start him on starter feed really early. And he acts hungry all the time, so we've been giving him starter feed, and he has had 0 interest in it. But yesterday when he was trying to suck on my hand, I'd give him a pellet, and he would eat a starter feed pellet. So he got where he ate a decent amount. Not too much, but considering he didn't eat any.
And he's been experimenting with grass, and right now he's found a weed. I don't know if they're higher protein or whatever. They say deer can seek out or find the higher protein plants. So that's why sometimes in a food plot, a deer won't eat your food plot, but it'll eat like the browse around your food plot because it's higher in protein at the time.
He did the cutest thing last night. I have to tell you about my cow. So like Brad said, we do this routine where when we feed him, we let him out and we walk him. And we get him out a couple times during the day and do the same thing so he can have some grass time, pasture time, stretch his little cow legs. Even though he's 3 weeks old today, so it's not like he needs a lot, but we love him. We don't want to leave him alone either. So this routine is we feed him his bottle and his pen, and then we walk him out in the pastures. Well, last night it was raining, so we didn't even open the big barn door, and we were letting him run around the inside of the barn. Well, he knows his routine, so he walked over to the big barn door and mooed at it because he wanted his outside time like a dog.
I think that's the second time we've heard him moo since he's been here. And at his place where he was born, at the farm where he was born, when we picked him up, he was mooing at all the other animals. He was mooing at his half-sister. But yes, last night was his biggest moo when he went up to the door and it was closed because it was raining. But luckily the rain stopped and we got out here, and we're doing it every night in the dark. Every night for an hour, we're out here in the pasture in the dark, walking him, letting him run around as fast as we can keep up with him, or if we can keep up with him, which we can't. For such a little guy with little legs, He is so fast. So he's a mini Highland, and you've been doing some research because there's Highlands that almost are a full-size cow, then there's mini Highlands that get up to around 1,000 pounds, and then there's micro minis.
He's a true mini, and the farm that we got him from, they're not mass-producing cows. They love them, and when they have a baby, they offer them up. So, but he is a true mini. She said he was the smallest mini Highland that they've ever had. They have had some micro mini Zebus.
What do you think? I mean, guessing, we won't know, but you said full size in 2 years. Is that what?
Well,
you
we were
read?
doing research, and again, this is all new to us, that how long until they're full grown. And it said 3 years, so that's shocking to me, because as we all know, most babies, by the time they're a year or two, at least domestic animals, right? By the time a dog is a year old, they're full grown. So we're still doing research on him, but he shouldn't get any taller than this. When we go pick up his half sister, we'll see his parents. We ran out of time. We had been there so long getting him, bugging them. So when we go get his half sister, we'll go look at the parents, and we'll have a better idea.
Yeah, as you know, we're in North Florida, so it's hot all the time, and his parents were actually in the shade in the back part of the pasture. They had walled out some holes in the trees, and we just wanted to get him home quickly. So we didn't actually see the parents. So we're guessing around 38 to 40 inches tall, which would be, I guess, just above Dev's hips or so. So I was mentioning earlier how much animals change your life, and you hear about, you know, farm folks that get up at the crack of dawn and they tend to their chickens and they tend to their animals, and that's what we're finding. One, we love it, so we're not complaining. We are blessed to have what we have, and this is what we wanted. 7 years to get here, and I don't know how many animals we're going to end up with, but it does change your life. Like in the morning now, I normally get up early, but now I'm getting up a little bit earlier so I can get my coffee and stuff in, so that when Deb gets up, we can go feed him. And it takes an hour in the morning to feed him and walk him and give him a little exercise and clean out his pen. And that's an hour that we're not used to being filled, that time being filled by anything. And it's the same thing in the evening, but in the evening, it's from 7:30 to 8:30. Another thing, we're kind of homebodies anyway, but you can't just leave your farm. You got to take care of your animals. So we already had Bella, our Brittany Spaniel, and so we didn't like to leave her too much just because we enjoy being around her. But not only do we enjoy being around Chief, but now there's an added responsibility of taking care of him. And now we're pinned to this land like 24/7 because we have to take care of Chief. We love it. It's just a different realization.
It's also the way we are, because a lot of people are going to watch this, especially farm people, right? And they're going to be like, you walk your cow for an hour twice a day. And then in midday, we take him out and we walk him and we put him in his pen and sit with him, because it's who we are. This is a pet. This is not a farm animal. He's a pet. A lot of people would feed him and turn him loose in the pasture and call it a day. They wouldn't dedicate 3 hours a day. So they don't take that long. We're taking that long with him because it's who we are.
And we enjoy it.
Yes, we love him.
I mean, it was the whole reason for creating this, right? I mean, this was all looked like those woods over there. And, you know, little by little, year by year, we created Piney Grove so that we could have a garden and we could have animals and just kind of enjoy the land. You know, I get a lot of comments like, oh, you're retired now. Why are you working so hard? You know, why did you get a bunch of land when you're retired? And we're doing exactly what we want to do. And we get excited. We get excited when it's time to go feed Chief. Deb just loves walking in the tall grass. Don't you, babe?
That she's allergic to.
Yeah, her legs, when we're cutting hay, her legs will swell up from messing with the hay. It doesn't stop her from doing it, but
nope.
He's ridiculous.
He's so cute. He's just so cute.
What do you think? We need a Piney Grove t-shirt with our emblem that says, strong like bull. What do you think?
Or stubborn as a bull.
I don't know where that came from, but I've been using it a lot since we got him. We've been debating on how we're going to set up the pasture, and I think his pasture is going to be over there to leave all the pasture from the front of the red barn towards me for hay. But we're going back and forth on it because we think we might want part of his pasture to include in front of the house on this side of the road there, where those deer statues are, so that we can see them and see the herd from the house.
Yep, got to figure that out. But also, we need to get multiples and see how stinky they are, because if they're really stinky, you don't want them closer to the house.
He's a little more subdued after his morning feeding, isn't he? Or is it?
It varies.
Well, yeah, because the other day he was running with me, like
Yes.
dragging me across the pasture. But last night he got pretty rambunctious. He is so small and so cute. And luckily Bella's been doing real good with him. She hasn't tried to be aggressive with him except to play.
And that's not aggressive. That's just her pouncing around
Yeah.
him, trying to get him to chase her.
There he goes. Got a little bit of energy now. There he goes. There he goes. Just all of a sudden, a little kick.
He thinks he's the boss. Little tiny cow boss. Little tiny cow boss. Oh, little tiny cow boss. Hi, Bubby. Hi, Bubba.
You are not a good listener.
Stubborn as a bull.
Strong like bull. Strong like bull.
She said that she'd had a halter on him before, but he wasn't halter trained. But he's really done so well with it.
His favorite place is under his chin to get scratched, right there.
He's really adapted well out here.
Yeah.
He didn't miss a beat. He didn't miss a beat with food or his digestion or bodily functions, or just didn't miss a beat. We're really happy with how well this transition went. And they're different personalities. Could have gone either way, but we were so blessed with him.
Time to go back to the pen. Come on, come on, come on, come on,
It's like he knows.
come on.
Nope.
Then he stops.
Yep. Come on, Bobo.
Looks like he's listening to Mom a little bit better. He's still dragging his feet though.
Yeah, he's not happy about it. Come on. Come on. Come on, little boy. Yeah, he's like a pouty kid. He's like Stump, and I don't want to, but I'll do it.
There we go. A little bit.
Because he knows he's going in. He's like, if I'm super cute, when they take me in, they let me stay out longer. Look at
Tartar
him.
sent
Come
you
on.
some great stalls there, buddy.
Look, oh, there you go.
You got the best home in the world. Now go to bed.
Yeah, I don't want to like a toddler. Come on.
We're really
toddler.
glad we put that drain there, because after he's done eating, sometimes he'll stand right here and pee, and we just push it right in the drain, and it just goes right out to the pasture.
He's a good boy. He's a good boy. Aren't you a good boy? Yes, you are such a good boy.
The wood on these stalls kind of blocks the airflow, so we just put up a piece of this horse panel here and bungee it in place. And we need to get some fans installed, some ceiling fans to move the air, but if it gets too warm, I'll stick a fan right here blowing in on him. And that's the morning routine. Stay tuned, because the night routine is coming up right now. Okay, here we go. It is nighttime feeding.
Nighttime, moontime.
I don't even know if you can see Deb. It's probably gonna be a little grainy until we get in the barn, but look at that full moon.
Hi, Bubba.
Oh, he's right in front of the fan.
Hi, Bubba.
So during the day, we keep the gate like this so it gets more airflow. So what we do is we jam one end in there, and then bungee the other end.
And it fits in there really tight.
He knows what side his bread is buttered.
Hungry boy.
Never get tired of that, huh?
Hungry boy.
And I don't know when you're gonna see this video, but we got word today that the half-sister is ready for pickup, and we're just arranging when we're gonna do that. So probably the next video you see from us, at least one that is cow related, we're gonna have 2 cows. And Deb and I have been talking. What we're gonna do is we're gonna remove this panel here and make that a double stall. And then we're gonna remove that gate right there. That's the same sliding gate as there. We just haven't put the wood on it yet. And then you'll go in this one gate in the center, and it'll be 2 stalls for the 2 cows. These guys are definitely gonna get bigger, and we don't know what we're getting next. But we have 3 more panels, and then we're gonna take that gate and 3 more panels and either put a stall here where Bella is, or we're going to put a stall here even with that one, and that'll leave us room to build out 2 more stalls later if we need them. But when Tartar sent us these stalls, one of us, and it was probably me, got the math wrong, and we got more of these side panels than we needed, 3 more. So we actually have enough to do another stall minus the gate that we don't have, so we're going to repurpose this gate. Meanwhile, back at the farm, he's almost done. Look how much, or how little is left. And of course, the happy tail.
Bella thinks it's unfair that he eats and she doesn't get anything, and then if I hand feed him his pellets, she just looks at me so disgusted like I'm feeding him and not feeding her. She's an equal opportunity snacker. When I feed the horses, I bring her snacks, so I feed her too.
All right, guys, so that's our new life routine in the morning. We spent an hour with Chief, and we spent an hour with him this afternoon too. It was hot today, it was like 90 degrees, so he basically laid in the shade while we sat on lawn chairs. And then we spent about an hour with him at night. The rest of the time he sleeps, but hopefully we're gonna get our fences or our fencing put up so that he has about an acre or so to roam with his half-sister here this coming week. But that'll wrap it up. Leave a comment down below. What do you guys think of this new content? We're so excited to share it with you. It is the whole reason that we bought Piney Grove in the first place. But that'll wrap it up for today's video. So y'all take care out there, and remember, life's short.
Be kind.
Tractor hard. And check out these 2 videos right here. They're pretty cool too. Catch y'all on the next one.
My shins are never going to heal. They're never going to heal.
So when the bottle is done, the next place he goes is to the back of the knees, and then he pushes up like that right there. He'll knock you over because he's what, Deb?
He's strong like bull.
Strong like bull.
That was good. That was good ones.